Hey guys, welcome to Wi-Fi Money. This is day 9 of trading my funded futures account. My funded account that's with my funded futures. New day, new week here. A ton of opportunity. And coming into today, the Dow, the Nasdaq, and the S&P, all three made all-time highs overnight after Trump announced the European tariff deal was like 15%, something of that nature. And this is today's candle. As you can see, this is the all-time high, the wick up there that was made overnight. And I was still bullish today, and I'll show you why within the 4-hour chart here. This was the void, the gap up. So this was Friday's high, and the close was here. This was Friday's high, and this was Sunday's open. So we had a nice gap up with that news, and I was expecting this void to be filled, and then I was going to look for a bullish move, and that's what I did here. So breaking it, well, actually looking at this 4-hour still, as you can see, there was a nice return to this 4-hour order block, and that's also what I'll look for if I'm looking for a trend to continue, as a return to the nearest order block, which is here. Breaking it further down to the 1 hour. Overnight, we made these all-time highs at between 2 and 3 a.m. And ever since then, it filled that void, and then it continued. The bearish move continued to the order block here, and I was still waiting, looking for a bullish signal, and that occurred within this 15-minute candle here once we got these wicks. And it's actually better seen even on the 5-minute. That's also what I look for, wicks in the opposite direction, just showing that that bearish move is pretty much exhausting, coming to an end, and then price expecting price to turn bullish, and which it did, and that's where I entered. And we had a nice actually show you where I entered within the 1-minute candle also, although I don't use the 1-minute candle. So I had a pretty sweet entry here. It was minimal drawdown. Within, I don't know, 30 minutes or so, we were at plus $600 on this trade. And last week's trading, as you guys saw, I was trailing my trades often, and it would come back down, stop me out, get minimal profit. Then it would go back to my profit target. That happened at least 3 or 4 times. So I wanted to prevent that today, and I let this trade ride without moving my stop at all. And it almost took on the full stop here of about $410. Then it pushed back up. I let this trade ride until 4:08 Eastern, literally after close, and we only got out with $106 in profit after being plus $600 in profit. The past couple of weeks, it seems the move I make in terms of my trailing stops or my stops at all is the opposite move I need to be making. So really tough sledding. If I was still in the same mindset as last week, I probably would have put my stop below the neckline here after it failed to go up here. Then once again, once it broke that neckline, most likely it was going to continue going down, in which it did. But I wanted to stay with my initial stop, since last week, if I would have just done that, I probably would have profited $1,500 more than what I did. But today didn't work out. It's a new trading day, a new week, new circumstances. Every single trade is unique. No trade is the same. But man, that does suck that we lost profits after last week. Yeah, doing the opposite, and we still lose profits. But hey, it is what it is. $106 in profit is better than a losing day. We'll be back tomorrow. Thanks for tuning in.